I'm Kitsie Duncan, and I'm a paranormal researcher. I've investigated the most haunted locations in the world. It's time to give back, to give the dead a voice.
My goal is to get this, whoever it may be, to communicate with us.
Some people are living in fear, some in sadness. Spirits are just trying to communicate with the living, and sometimes they need help. Love you, girl. Oh my God. We're an all-female paranormal team who bring empathy to each investigation. With my friends KJ and Tiffany, we bring peace to those living with paranormal activity.
And so this is a huge validation.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.
Kitsie, tell me that you got the video, that you saw the video that Andrea sent.
Can you make it go on again, please? Thank you.
Did you hear Ben's voice?
Oh, you're making it go faster. Can you make it go really bright?
I can't.
I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, wait a second. There's no spirit box on. There's no equipment around her.
Because we were so baffled. We had such great intentions for this, gallery spirit session. And then this voice, this very clear, loud voice came over and
Shout it out. Tell us. It might not do for you.
that was it. That's what I heard earlier when I shushed you. I'm so sorry about that, by the way. So, where is she? I am not able to stop it. That has never, ever happened.
Why can't you stop? That's just you hearing us?
What is that?
I don't know.
I got goosebumps.
Say something about in public.
I thought I heard you shouldn't be doing this in public.
Oh. Yeah, I think.
Well, my spirit guide said it was fine. Who are you? We have a camera going, right? Where I can review this later? Okay. It's difficult.
You hear the sound.
Get out, guys. Andrea took me aside and she's like, I know what's going on. She feels, because she's an empath and super talented at what she does, she felt that it was a stagehand that had worked there in the past, had passed away, and he didn't understand what we were doing.
That makes perfect sense because obviously, both of us were, I'm certain I can say that you were up all night because we left. Everything had gone so great. And then it just fell apart.
I cleared it with my guides that this is something I can do. Like the week before, you know what we forgot to do though?
The one thing we always do, we always tell the spirits what we're doing and we didn't.
No, we were so wrapped up in the moment of this first live event at the Athenaeum. We forgot to tell them our intentions, who we were, what we were doing.
I hope that you agree with me on this. I feel very strongly that we need to go back to this man, this spirit, like whoever it is at the Athenaeum, and apologize. Try to make friends.
Because we have plans to go back and do this there again. I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
We'll bring the equipment. You get a hold of Craig.
I see. I get to make the call to Craig that says, hi, we'd like to come back and apologize to one of your spirits, please.
The ones that scare you. Yeah. So should we bring Andrea with as well? I feel like she has a connection as much as we do to the Athenaeum.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. If we can find out why Ben felt like he needed to come through for her and why the stagehand was so adamant that we should not be doing what we're doing. I think the more people we have to help make this right, the better.
I have all the guilt and I cannot wait to alleviate said guilt and get to know who we upset without trying to upset anyone.
Have you ever apologized to a spirit before? Have you ever gone back and been like, my bad?
No, I haven't had to, because usually I remember to tell them I'm there out of love, light, peace, and positivity.
Conquest Journals are officially licensed Harry Potter fan art cool. Capture and organise your fandom fun. Visit conquestjournal.com today. conquestjournal.com. Get your fandom on.
O'Reilly's Irish Pub and Restaurant is your home away from home. Come through our door and find that welcoming Irish neighborhood feel with great food, drinks, and friends. Located in downtown Indy, Speedway, and Fort Wayne, we want to say welcome home and welcome to O'Reilly's.
Wondering if your loved ones are around you?
Wish there was a way to find out?
Now you can.
Introducing Paranormal Crossroad Spirit Sessions. In home, in person.
Limited time only. Book now at paranormalcrossroad.com.
So we got some really important information after the event on Saturday.
We did.
We brought Andrea, who gave us said information right after we had finished our little spirit session that was so frustrating. You came up to me on stage and you told me about a stagehand.
Yeah, so I received information that we might call a download, but I was getting information that the reason that he was behaving the way that he wasn't because he didn't want you in the building or any of us in the building. It was his stage and he was feeling very uncomfortable having people in his space. He didn't understand what was going on. And so he was either a stagehand or actor or something like that is what came through.
Okay. And then you had a conversation with KJ's Ben.
My boy Ben.
I've never seen a light flicker here, ever. So,
No.
The bathroom light turned on when we were talking to Ben.
Yeah, and he did the flashlight really well.
I was speaking to him in a way that's very, very different for me. Normally, spirits use me as a post office. They come and give me messages to give to their loved ones. But I've never been in a position where I've had a message sort of like on a soul level for a spirit themselves. So
Ben's that way, though.
It was an odd thing for me to walk to a strange building, into a hallway, and start talking to the air, basically.
Welcome to our world.
We know how busy your life can be. Bring your family and friends together at Prodigy Burger Bar. Relax and enjoy our delicious menu while you enjoy your company and catch up on your day. We'll do the cooking. Prodigy Burger Bar with 6 convenient Indianapolis area locations. Check the dates for our Road to Peace tour as the next stop is sold out. Hampton Design Studio and Shops presents our Spirit Sessions and Spooky Tour with rare behind-the-scenes access to Lodge 666 in historic Irvington. Didn't get tickets to this one? You're still going to want to check out Hampton Design Studio and Shop for their amazing home decor, crystals and gems, gifts, the local artists they feature, vintage finds, and more. The Road to Peace tour is brought to you by Send a Friend Lasagna and Hiatus Tequila. For more tour dates, go to paranormalcrossroad.com.
Conquest journals are officially licensed. Planners, journals, stickers, tote bags, and creative accessories to capture and organize your fandom fun. ConquestJournal.com.
I'm Zachary Tinkle, and I race in the Arkham and Art series. I want to thank all of you fans who donated to my GoFundMe to help me keep on the racetrack. Thank you for my fantastic season. Special thank you to Pet Fashion Guild, Indiana-owned, Wayne Peterson, and David Richmond.
Visit ZacharyTinkle.com to follow Zachary Tinkle Racing. And thank you so much, Zachary, for being on the road to peace with Paranormal Crossroad.
KJ and I want to investigate the paranormal with you at Jailhouse Pizza in Bradenburg, Kentucky. We'll start with a VIP pizza party. We'll head into one of our infamous spirit sessions, and then we get to investigate this notoriously haunted jailhouse turned pizza parlor. Head to paranormalcrossroad.com. Get your tickets today. Space is super limited.
Should we go ahead and just turn it on?
I think we should, yeah. Let's turn it on. Let's see.
Can you guys show yourself to me?
Wait. Is there somewhere specific I should look? Who is this sitting on my back right here? Can you tell me your name? And it's gone. Who was that sitting on my back? Rich. Yeah, that's what I heard. Rich. Your name is Rich? See how there's, I don't want to move too much, but there's one down here and there's one on stage.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, the bottom stick figure was just trying to pull the stick figure on stage off of stage.
Are you kidding?
No. I just heard it say Andrea. Andrea's here with us, by the way. So in case she gets any vibes or feelings or...
Yes, Andrea has her own gifts and is able to tune into some of the things that maybe we can't. So,
yes.
Andrea is actually an associate producer. She's been with us since the Kickstarter campaign.
Thank you so much.
You had no idea we'd actually put you to work. Wow.
So, sir, that we were communicating with Saturday night on the stage, can you communicate with us and tell us your name? Melvin?
Sir, are you Mr. Stage Manager? We are here in the most heartfelt way to understand you and how we can make sure when we're here that we respect you.
Is your name Melvin? Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Could we try again with your name? Melvin.
It is Melvin.
It's Melvin. Oh, hi, Melvin.
He goes, what?
Are there things moving up there, or am I just seeing? I was just seeing lights up there.
Like up by the lights?
Yep. Check, 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 check. Are we doing a check? It was right up there. There aren't any lights on, right?
No.
This right here, Melvin, this is the best way for us to hear your voice, okay?
I'd really like you to try really hard, sir, to use this box.
Okay.
This is the most trustworthy way I feel that we get paranormal evidence. I trust this more than this flashlight, than the dowsing rods, than anything.
Yes.
Because the flashlight, it can turn on by itself. It's not always paranormal activity. Once that connection's made, depending on temperature and things like that, if it's just turning off and on by itself, that's just science.
Melvin, let's talk about this.
Melvin, did you see other spirits here?
Sometimes.
Really?
He's real quiet.
He is.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's really loud and sometimes he's really quiet.
Melvin, I'm the same way. What is this?
It's two little spirits.
It's two little spirits. I could see them. It's like they're dancing. Oh my gosh. It's like two little spirits dancing.
And it's like been sitting on there for a minute. So if it were taking those poles from the chairs and turning it into stick figures, it would have happened a long time ago.
I mean, these literally look like people who are like busting a move.
Are you feeling something?
I'm just feeling energy.
Okay.
Melvin, how old are you? Did you live close to this building?
30.
That's what I thought I heard.
Did you work on plays here or musicals? Yes. What we're doing is also trying to bring people into this theater and appreciate it.
People, yes.
Yes. Yes, because you know that there haven't been a lot of people here. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Did we just become best friends?
We need necklaces with the little broken hearts. Melvin, I appreciate you communicating with us and giving us a chance.
We don't need to get too into your personal life.
What was that? Okay, we're talking to Melvin right now, guys. We appreciate all of you. We really, truly do.
Do you understand now what we're doing?
May I come on stage now? I guess.
Okay. All right, going back on stage.
I mean, we could have a beautiful relationship, Melvin.
Yes.
But we appreciate you listening to us and opening up to us.
We really do. What would you like your title to be as part of the crew? Would you like to be like executive director?
I'd like it. I love it.
How would you describe our show?
We talk a lot of video games, TV shows, movies.
Katie, in 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Kinda Nerdy Girls, where it's fun for everyone.
I'm leaving.
Oddity Files, the podcast. Creepy, cryptid, otherworldly, with enough snark so you can still sleep with the lights off. Oddity Files, the podcast.
You are surrounded with the right people. You are not alone. And even though you think sometimes that you're in this by yourself, right? It feels like that sometimes.
We're not here to harm you. It lives up to its reputation.
I hyped it up, didn't I? And it's for real. I tell you what, Melvin, just like we came back and we explained to you that we were here out of love and peace and light, and that we just want to tell your story, we will also make sure that we set the intention that the people who come only bring spirits that are for their highest good, and we'll make sure when we leave that it's cleared so that you don't ever have to worry about anything happening here. Peace.
Peace. Yes. Peace and love at the end. You bring peace and love?
We bring peace and love. Yes, we do. All of us, we bring peace and love to you and to the people that are being helped. Oh, I want to give you a big hug, Melvin. I wish I could hug you right now. Oh.
Melvin, you get us. You understand now.
Yep.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Help me to help you.
Okay.
Let us help you.
All right. She wants you to help her. Were you here with us on Saturday night?
Is your name Elizabeth? My crazy is telling me the childhood friend of the girl sitting in the corner over there got left here.
She shows me you writing down in the journal and really just like kind of starting to take yourself accountable.
Elizabeth, this might be the easiest way for you to communicate right here. If you can just cross these rods for me into an X. Oh,
Good
wow,
girl.
you're really good at that.
Oh my gosh.
Elizabeth, we're here to help you. Did you get left behind here? Oh, the flashlight just turned on when she said, I know. Elizabeth, are you confused right now?
Yeah.
I'm just going with what my crazy is telling me right now.
Were you left behind Saturday night? I can't remember the name of the girl she came with.
Where were they sitting?
The last table in the corner over there.
All the way over in the front row, but
back row, last table.
Brittany?
Yes.
It just said Brittany.
Get the F out. She's my friend.
She's my friend.
Do you want us to let Brittany know that you're here?
Should we tell Brittany that you decided to stay here?
I mean, her best friend's all grown up now. She's got a job.
Yeah. Elizabeth, are you seeing the other children that are here?
We are helping, Melvin. Yes, we are helping.
Yes, we're helping. Yeah, you see, Melvin, you're already helping. You're helping this little girl. Melvin, how can we help her? Brittany.
You just want us to tell Brittany that you're here? Elizabeth, do you just want us to tell Brittany that you're here?
Okay.
And that she can come back and see you anytime?
Elizabeth, do you feel very safe here? You're okay to stay here?
Family.
Did you find your family here? For now.
Brittany was one of the fortunate people that actually had spirits come through over, and Brittany, this is top secret right now, the stagehand who was completely taking over our spirit session. We are now friends with Melvin, thank God.
That's good. You wanted us out of there by the end of that. Like, it was like everything coming through was get out, leave, end. And I was just like, what is going on?
What was that like for you, sitting in the audience, Brittany?
I was like, well, apparently we're done here. Like, I was like, he is not going to let anyone else talk. He is just going to be stubborn about it.
You didn't get a negative vibe at all.
No. And I was like, maybe we should just go.
We were like, I don't understand what's happening.
But very much felt like suddenly we were in someone else's space.
So fortunately, your friend Elizabeth came through, and she told you there at the live event that she was still part of your life. You had said, tell us a little bit about your history with Elizabeth.
So it was when I was from like newborn, basically all the way until I started saying my first words. We lived in that house, like the most extreme paranormal experience my parents ever had living in a home. Basically, when they moved in, every night at 9:15, the phone would ring. Even when they didn't have a phone set up, the phone wasn't plugged in. And my mom started seeing stuff move around the house. And then it escalated into, she had a rug in front of the stove. And every time she put that rug back, she'd leave the room, come back, it'd be thrown across the room.
What?
So she's like, what is going on? It all started like when I first started to speak, I kept saying Isabeth. Like my first word was dad, my second word was Isabeth.
Poor mom.
At one point, my dad, I think, left the house to take me to a doctor's appointment. And this was like the big event for my mom and the reason we ended up moving. She heard sounds coming from my nursery and she's like, well, this is really, really strange. And so she goes in and all my toys are active, my mobile, everything is playing with itself simultaneously. And she just like drops my clothes, closes the door, and she like, my dad came home and she's like, we're moving. Apparently, Elizabeth has a really tragic story. Her father came home and apparently was either drunk or something was wrong. It was late at night, and it was at 9:15. He took the phone cord and strangled her mother in the kitchen in front of the stove where the rug always moved. And he then drowned Elizabeth in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
And then took his own life. When they left, my mom said that she walked into the kitchen the day they were moving out and she saw a little girl standing in the kitchen. And she's like, you don't have to be here anymore. And that was the end of it as far as I knew. That's why when you guys brought her up, I was like, there's no way. I thought like she moved on when I was a baby. Like there's no way. But mom said I never said Elizabeth again after we moved from there.
How did it feel watching that? No, like seeing her say your name and over getting that message through.
I was literally telling my husband last night, I'm like, oh, it's probably just going to be like the name Elizabeth coming through the spirit box like it was there. I'm like, it's not going to be anything specific. And I was like, my name probably came up because they remembered it. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, I heard my name and I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, she said my actual full name. Like, I was like, oh, if it comes through Brit or something. I told him, I was like, because I'm always like someone who's like, I want to believe, but I'm always afraid of believing too much.
We walk that line all the time. We have to make sure that we're not looking too far in.
I was like, what is going on right now?
And when she said friend, it was so crystal clear and sounded like a 6 or 7 year old. It was just beautiful.
That was crazy. No, I'm kind of happy she did stay there because, like you said, I'm grown up now. I'm sure she really doesn't see anything in common with us in our lives anymore. So, and you could feel there were a lot of children there, which was, I was like, it was almost like a gymnasium feel, like kids like to play and run and play with toys and balls and games. And so I was like, when you said her name, I was like, there's no way. But the fact that she wants to stay there is really great for me, I think, because I know her tragic story. And, if she gets a happy ending there, that's amazing.
All right, Brittany, thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Paranormal Crossroad is going live. Be a part of the live studio audience.
New evidence, new stories.
Get your tickets today. Space is super limited.
That's a wrap on season 1.
We did it! Thanks to all of you for making this season happen.
To those of you who got us kickstarted.
To those of you spreading the word.
To those of you coming out to our events.
Be sure to follow us online at paranormalcrossroad.com.
Be sure to subscribe on YouTube for behind the scenes and extra content. That's Paranormal X Road on YouTube.
Thanks to those of you who came to us for help.
And thanks to all of our amazing sponsors.
Conquest Journals,
O'Reilly's Irish Pub, Town Post Network,
Popcorn,
Left Paw Press,
Zachary Tingle Racing,
Indie Holistic Hub,
Send a Friend Lasagna,
Indie Neighborhood Cats,
Necropolis Underground,
Hampton Designs Studio and Shop,
Scarlet Lane Brewing Company,
Jailhouse Pizza,
and the Athenaeum Foundation.